Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, December 19th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. So once again, nice day. We got range, we got some volume. We went out with a price probe again. So again, I talk about this a lot, where both sides claim victory, right? The Bears are gonna say, you got nothing today to the Bulls. You stayed in M's range the entire day for the most part in ESNQ and even righty, and you couldn't even get to the base of the price spike from yesterday in ES and NQ. And you went out with another price spike, and guess what? They're right. And then the Bulls are gonna say, you had a tremendous day yesterday, and it took everything in your power to even take out yesterday's lows in ES and in NQ. And in righty, they didn't take it out. Righty ends with an inside day. Righty actually got the base of the price probe and filled most of L's single prints from yesterday, but didn't fill them all, and got another set of single prints today. They go out with another double distribution day, down, an afternoon rally high, and a 10-wide POC. NQ goes out with an afternoon rally high in I, a 10-wide point of control, and a price spike. ES goes out, afternoon rally high, 10-wide point of control, and a price spike. So the dailies are still down in ES and NQ. You can call righty basically down to balance. Saw the market very well today, traded it well. There was couple trades I missed and or took at a place I probably shouldn't. We'll go over that in a minute. But the market reacts to so many things in such a stupid way, and with these short-term traders, because now you know they're going to be so fixated on this PCE number tomorrow. The market eventually does what it wants to do based on what it wants to do. Not on PCE, not on Powell, not on rates, right? The market basically, makes the news, not the other way around. But these short-term traders try to dictate it and whip it around based on what they think is happening. A period, I actually front ran the overnight high because we opened right near it and got paid on that. I did miss go when we went back up. I wasn't quick enough to take the long to get the overnight high, but that's okay. Then when it pulled back, I took a long against the overnight halfback. Look at that. It was a nice responsive bounce off of that. In B period, took the short to get A's low. Now, I was not playing with my usual fives. Not a shot. I was playing ones and sometimes twos, but mostly ones. Then when it pulled up, I took a short against the 144. C period, got the short for the IB low, and then more ebb and flow selling. Now, in D period, I did take a long, where was that? Versus B low and stop one-time framing. Oh, when it pulled back to, when was that, D? Yup, D. I took a long when it first pulled back initially against B's low. I got paid. It did go further. No, actually, it was after it made the low and came back up. They did try to go trend down again, by the way, and failed. So I longed that on this when it came down again against B. That worked. And then I took the long to take out C's high to stop the one-time framing. So that worked. F period. I thought, is there a potential afternoon pullback low? Now, obviously, it wasn't, but I did get paid on it a little bit. It came in, got long, and then it finally went down and took out the D's low and made a new low on the day. Now, I had a nice short in I, okay? But then, in J period, I shorted it too early I was looking. Was that I or J? Hold on one second. Had to be I period. No, I made money in I. It was J period. I shorted it at 80, I believe. I only took a small lot. Went up. I'm like, we're one time framing up. I should have held it. It came, and lo and behold, it came in. I took it off for a 3-point loss, and then it came down. So we had it read right as an afternoon rally high. Same with ES. I told the room, between value high and ease high is a good risk reward short to go back to your POC and use the open as you're out. I started too early at NQ. Should have waited a little more closer as it went to D and E's high. But again, I didn't. I lost small on that one, even though, and then it came in. But I don't have a problem with that. And then I actually took a long an L period just to go back to POC, which worked out. So it was a good day overall, and we saw the day really well. Again, I'm not going to go over the destinations because I have them in bigger increments, and they probably won't be right if I read them off. But here's the deal. We said this day is going to be tremendously hard to take back, right? All we did was stay in M's range. We're still down. Okay? We need to take out today's high to go back to balance. Same in NQ. Even in righty, even though it's an inside day and I'm calling it down to balance, if we take out today's high, I'm not calling righty up. I'd still be calling it balance inside of the huge day from Wednesday. Okay? We're going to have to really start taking back a lot of this day for me to call the daily up. I might call it balance the entire time on the daily until we do take it out. But that's for another day. For now, we're still down. Good range. $7 in ES, NQ also. Decent volume. Nowhere near yesterday's, but it's still going to be much, much higher than we've been doing in the past. Now, let's look at the charts real quickly. Tomorrow, I'll recap, again, all of these going into Christmas week. But let's look at these quickly. So here's the daily on the ES. Oh, SPY goes ex-dividend tonight. So why is that important? Well, we closed near the lows. So we're going to be priced. I don't know how much the dividend is. It's probably either $1.50, $1.60. So there's a chance for a dividend gap tomorrow in SPY because we closed near the lows and they're going to be taking $1.50 or $1.60 out of the price. So it remains to be seen. That's number one. Number two, you have PCE at 8:30, and then you have expiration tomorrow. So right now the daily is down. We wiped out. Look at this. We always talk about it. Remember when when it was going up? What was I saying to everybody? Look how small these ranges are. Look how tight they are. At some point, you know how easy it is to wipe it out? Well, we just did it yesterday. We did it in one day. Now, the weekly is also down. The monthly is healthy. Now, here's Q's. The weekly is in danger of an outside week down. So if we don't close above 519.16 tomorrow on triple Q's, you have an outside week down. That's a possibility. It's still balanced. It's not down yet, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Now, the Russell, which a lot of times is the canary in the coal mine. It's an inside month, right, with a week and a half to go. So at best, you're going to call it up to balance. Failure again at the all-time highs. The weekly, again, down. And the daily, certainly down. Now, they did have an inside day, so we'll see if they stop the bleeding by taking out today's high. Remember, we've only touched the 200-day moving average once in IWM this year. But, again, we're not that far from it now. Triple Q's once. We're nowhere near it. And SPY and ES have not even gotten close to it. We never touched it on the day that the others did on August 12th or August 5th. So Interesting trading going on. 82 million again on the tape. We'll see how much we do by 8 o'clock. We'd have to do over 102 million to get in the top 10 again. But again, these ranges and now volume are certainly providing opportunities. I would join this trading room before the pricing goes up. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. And we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.